that one I think is more recent.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, it looks like someone scratched that.
What about that one right there?
Oh yeah, that was the one I was talking about. No one really not sure
blue
what
one?
it means. Yeah. It looks like a bird diving maybe. Or some people will say it could have, like a symbol that meant something a long time ago that lost its meaning over time.
So which one is the old?
Yeah, I think that one is like. This one's really old.
More stuff there, but not very visible. No. Again? You were just there.
I can't go there. Did you pee?
Yeah.
Is it clean?
It's very clean.
It doesn't smell?
Nope.
Is it cleaner than the one from yesterday?
Yeah, this one's pretty clean, huh?
Okay, which one did you use?
This one right here. Mm. What do you want? You want to take a picture? Okay, 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Good. So Jalen, what are you an Indian too, or are you a Navajo or something?
Yeah,
like that? Okay. Oops, where was I sitting earlier? I don't want to take someone else's spot.
Anyone needs water? Stay hydrated.
All right, there. Okay, we're turning around, I think. Where did it say Horseshoe Bend is? This one?
I believe that's it, yeah.
Oh, we're not turning around yet. We're gonna go to it. Okay. We're gonna hike it later.
Yeah, I'm trying to run it today, but
After this. Oh, we love it, you know.
We hiked in Sedona.
Oh yeah, yeah. Cathedral Rock. Oh, that's awesome.
A bridge rock.
Oh, the Devil's Bridge.
Devil's Bridge.
Yeah. See, I was telling her we should go there too. You know.
So much fun.
It was fun, yeah.
I was telling her we should go there. I don't know. Sorry. But Cathedral Rock
Right?
was really fun. There's a really steep part of it. It's really dangerous, but it's challenging, man.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Once you get up there, it's like you're treated kind of.
Yeah,
you know?
right. Lord, right.
Not yet. We're planning to after.
oh, later today?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, you go there during like sunset. It looks really cool.
What?
Except that's usually when it's most busy.
Where's that?
What?
Horseshoe Bend.
Horseshoe?
Horseshoe Bend, really?
There's like a few clouds in the area. You got this really cool sunset effect.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like
It's a raven.
right. Well, it feels like
You know what a group of ravens is called? I was going to ask you, unkindness of ravens. If you're ever on Jeopardy or
Okay.
Family Feud or something, that question.
Isn't that?
Been in Chi-Town long?
What town?
Chicago. How long you been there?
Oh, yeah, we've lived there all our life.
No kidding.
Well, since I immigrated, you know.
Oh, really?
So that's 80. That's 40 years. No, 39.
Wow.
My wife, she's been there for how long now?
Wow.
So that's, you know, that's pretty much our,
used to it.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I used to work at like Best Western and Page.
Yeah, I
like,
lived in
when I was like fresh out of high school.
Madison.
Madison,
And people would
Wisconsin.
come in. Everyone that came in, they would go.
Yeah, about 30 years.
I started
That was
doing
enough.
So I was like, oh man, this is
Where do you live now?
So people would always come in and be like,
Fort Lauderdale,
Yeah.
area, Florida. Yeah.
Enough is enough.
Yeah, enough snow.
But anyways, they come in. I got a reservation. They're like, oh, I got a reservation too.
Our youngest
a great-
freshman high school.
Yeah, it's like all around. So
I never really understood how big the Navajo nation is. The reservation and everything, which goes clean.
Yeah, I went to college at University of Wisconsin. So.
Oh, okay.
yeah, a lot of it is there.
Pretty good schools.
Our oldest
A little bit
actually
is.
in college in California.
Oh, where at?
Riverside.
Oh, yeah, Riverside, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this one?
That's cool.
I think that
Yeah, my daughter's
Yeah, that's
she's,
we're not few.
pharmacy school at Gainesville.
Like pretty much not
Yeah.
Yeah, Arizona's been part of it.
That joke is my favorite one.
Yeah,
Like, usually start out with
whatever they like, you know.
that's not good on that.
Really? No, we didn't.
Look how beautiful that is. I mean, God.
Yeah, and that's the taste of Chicago. That's one of the cool things is all the restaurants.
Taste of Chicago.
Yep.
We're gonna go there this year because we haven't been there in a long. I haven't been there in a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, but probably some new restaurants that will opened up.
I don't know what
It's
happened
like
there.
the pizza in Chicago. Yeah. Yeah, the one. Where'd you immigrate from?
Philippines.
Oh, really?
Philippines, yes. My wife and I were originally from the Philippines.
Yeah, we made a big trip to China and Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hong Kong?
No, it's in our list.
Yeah, I can check it out.
Hong Kong and we want to actually go on a diving tour. Oh,
Yeah, that's what we did. That's what we did. It's hard to, yeah, you can't set it up.
You know what I mean?
You have to have somebody. do
Somebody
the
with some
real-
history, you know.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you don't know what you're looking at.
King, or the bathing ducks they make. You know,
It's the best, man. You know, we have a.
no, they don't hang it in the winter. I've never seen them in the winter.
Oh man,
It's a good restaurant. Yeah.
in Chicago we have a street called Argyle Street. Right?
Oh, yeah?
And that's where like the Vietnamese and the Chinese people are.
Oh yeah.
Man,
Oh, they hang the ducks. Yeah, the secret is a high temperature oven. Yeah. Well, I don't know how they do it, but
Second most
There's only
photographed
one-
spot in Arizona.
there's a chain of them.
So you guys want to like stand up, go for it?
Yes.
What?
That perfect photo.
Wow. This horseshoe band?
Horseshoe bend. Has anyone seen a movie called Jumper? I think I'd like that over here.
Jumper.
I think it'll be pretty good.
Yeah, take a picture. My other camera's sad.
Yeah, has anyone?
Whoa!
I'm not coming after you.
We don't want to lose either of you all.
Yeah.
That only leaves us one.
Has anyone seen a movie called
Jumper.
Jumper, yeah, Jumper. It's
Yes.
like a 2008 movie. This guy jumps and teleports. One of the movie scenes, he jumps and he
Steven
teleports
Christensen,
Samuel
yep.
L. Jackson up at the top, and then he leaves him stranded.
Wow.
So in the movie, you can see Samuel L. Jackson at the top, and the camera zooms away. You can see Horseshoe Bend in that movie for just a few seconds.
Wow. Now they have a campsite over on the right-hand side, and I suggest that you stay there. If you come upstream, I suggest you stay there. And the reason I do, you're inside your camp You get out of your tent and you wake up in the morning. And you're going to have all those people looking at you when you get up.
Yeah. A little
You're
less
gonna fall
private. Oh, no. Yeah, but yeah, that is a campsite too. It's really
Let me have you fix that.
one of the more popular ones. But yeah, up here is Horseshoe Bend again.
There it is.
You guys want to yell hello again?
Hello!
Wait, we gotta be on the same time.
Okay, yeah.
All together. On
So,
3.
Guys, oh yeah, get Snapchat ready and then on 3.
Oh, that's why it did. I guess it's
Yeah.
only 3% left. Yeah. Take a
You guys ready?
I did.
1,
This is my
2,
Okay.
3.
Yeah.
One more time.
Alright, one more time. You're good. 1, 2, 3.
Hello!
How do you say hello in Dutch?
Hello.
If you really want to get their attention, you yell help.
It's so cool. Okay, I know why it turned off because it's only 3% left. It's hold this on, but not too much. It's on, okay?
Oh, hey, look, there's people camping there right now. It's a little blue tent.
Oh, there it is. There.
It's kind of funny. This river really fluctuates in the morning. This river is pretty low, and towards evening it rises
Okay, then
pretty
let me just
high.
have you fix it.
During summer months, it's
Ready, set, here goes. Yeah, ready, set.
for a while. It's like,
Really? Yeah,
Not
it can.
before.
What are you talking about?
Actually, it could be if you want it to be.
Yeah, it looks like it is. It's just a rim on it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Different colored rim. That's kind of neat.
Is that mine? See, there are people up there. See there? I can see it. You see it, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Ants.
Hello! Smile! Okay, we're going back.
Breezy.
You know, you just reminded me that Peking duck. Now I'm really hungry, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, God, man. He reminded me of the Peking duck. You know? Nah, can't get it off my mouth.
Yeah, I know.
I gotta have one, man. And there's no Chinese place around here.
There's a chain of those in China, and they have one in Manhattan.
Yeah, they opened it up. So crowded, it's like the place.
It's called The Dong. The Dong is a chain. The Dong. Yeah, if you're ever in New York, check it out. Yep.
I love the one on
It took 2 years to figure out where to get the duck from in the States.
So where are they getting?
I think
Yeah, see that
there's a
cool
place, they found in the Midwest somewhere. Yeah, I can't remember exactly what state it was. I think it was Indiana or something. Of course, it wasn't Gary.
Is it a native duck or they brought from other countries?
Yeah, they found a person that has the farm.
Yeah, but it's native to America.
Yeah, American.
Okay.
Yeah, American.
It's not Chinese something.
That's the Chinese.
They really can't trust much of it. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah. That's why the guy took so long to find the best source. Yeah.
I see all kinds of stuff now. Like big shrimp.
Oh yeah, I know.
You gotta be careful these days. I mean,
Yeah.
you're like, I'm kidding.
It was funny talking about shrimp. I had shrimp crackers. I think they were actually from they were baked in the Philippines. I think they were. Yeah, in China. No, they actually were different kind of crackers, and they were real tasty. Never had
Man, I'm glad they protected this thing, you know, because it's so full of iron.
Oh, I know.
Metal complex where it just slams and tore this shit apart. And, you know,
Rich in iron?
well, that's what the rust is.
Oh, really? Most of it is iron.
Yeah.
I wasn't aware.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
When iron rusts, it turns orange or reddish.
Oh, I see.
That's what it is.
Yeah, you're right.
It's super rich.
Wow.
That's what the metal companies they were glad to blow this thing up, man. Get this thing, yeah.
Wow. I think Yosemite is the first national park, I think.
In the United States,
Yeah.
yes. That's why they have an old joke, you know. This place is so old, you know. Everything is rusty.
That's a good one.
I mean, look, man.
Century.
Everywhere you go, it's rusty, man.
I can go on this side.
Does look like rust already.
What do you want me to take a picture of? The shadow?
Yeah. My first year, I was doing my hunting rod, and got hit with a really hard gust of wind when I was floating down it, and it pushed me right into the rocks. Damn, I had to like get out like waist deep in the water.
So you did that about it?
Yeah. That was a good weather condition. It was like calm and then a huge bit,
The beach again.
See all the trees over there on this side over here? Those are the tamarisk trees, okay? They're trying to get rid of them, a lot of them. And one of the reasons, they drink a lot of water, about 50 gallons a day, I've heard. And so they've taken it last summer, they started taking them all out. They took them all out, and this is called Lunch Beach. On the full day trip, we usually stop there and have lunch, or down throughout the river and everything. But you'll see a lot of them being pulled. So they're trying to put a different species of trees down through the river because they consume so much water.
Those trees are from the Mediterranean Sea. That's where they originate from. Some people brought them over to control irrigation canals and they spread up the river. Yeah, they did an experiment though. They brought a bunch of tamarisk beetles here as well. They sterilized them and then they released them. And they ate a bunch of trees and also different bushes, so they stopped. They stopped. Have you ever done it?
Sometimes they do.
Oh, okay.
Got him in flight.
All right, Netherlands, brace yourselves.
Brace for impact.
Yeah.
Before we get off there.
Cool. Out.
Now you can demonstrate how powerful the engine is.
Yeah.
Yeah, except for this part. The cool thing's like up here. Yeah, you guys see this cool erosion mark? You can see this black desert varnish up at the top, and then it comes down and it's kind of eroded away. About, what is that, like 15, 20 feet higher? Yeah, that was where the water level got to in 1983. And that was the only time they've ever opened up the spillways on the sides of the dam. Those big giant openings you saw on the sides. From what you see at the dam, it kind of looks like a waterfall. Yeah, those are spillways. The only time they ever opened them was in 1983, and the water level got all the way right there. Yeah, what happened was there was a miscalculation of rain and snow melt in the Colorado Rocky Mountains. And when all the snow melted, it caused massive flooding on the Colorado. And it hit Lake Powell pretty hard. Usually Lake Powell peaks around it peaks around the beginning of June. That's when the lake peaks, and then it slowly starts to drop after that, through the rest of the year. But right around May, they noticed the water levels are rising a little quick, and so they crunched some numbers together, and they figured water was going to go over the top of the dam unless they did something. So that's when they decided to open the spillways. Before they did, they actually had to go to Lee's Ferry, close it down, make sure no one was on the river. And then for the Grand Canyon, they flew helicopters into the Grand Canyon toward people that were kind of by the river, hike up the hillsides a little bit. A bunch of water's going to rise about 15 feet higher. And so after they did that, then they opened the spillways up. It's kind of cool. Right now, I think the river flow is supposed to be around 9,000 cubic feet of water a second coming out of the dam. When they opened the spillways, they went all the way up to 90,000 cubic feet of water a second coming out of the dam. One way you could visualize this, just imagine 90,000 basketballs coming out of the dam every second. 1, 2, that's like almost 200,000 basketballs. That's a large amount of water.
Yep.
So they had the spillways open, but they also had another problem. The water level in Lake Powell is actually still slowly rising on the other side. Pretty soon the water level starts getting close to the top of the dam. And they brought some engineers over to Lake Powell and see what they could do. So they're standing up there and they're looking at the water and they're like, damn. So they brought them. So what they actually did was they built a plywood wall at the top of the dam. And that held back about a foot of water over the top before it finally started to drop. It's kind of cool, yeah, check it out, plywood. Yeah. But yeah, during that whole time, you had a 90,000 cubic feet of water flow, and you guys know how long the Grand Canyon is? 277 miles long. How big the Grand Canyon is. You guys know what the fastest anyone that ever took a rowboat through there was? Yeah, it used to be 48 hours. So we went through 277 miles, 48 hours. So then there's this guy that I heard about. His name was Kenton Grua. He's like, oh, 90,000 cubic feet of water flowing through the Colorado every second. This would be a perfect time to break that record. So him and two friends actually applied for some permits to go down into the Colorado. Only one problem was they weren't hearing back from Park Service. They weren't getting approval to go down. Like, oh man, if we don't do this, we're gonna miss our opportunity. So, you know, like Lee's Ferry is closed, so they waited till 10 o'clock at night when no one was there at Lee's Ferry. Those two guys put their dory boat over there. They had a dory boat that had some lights on it that were hooked to a car battery so they could see at 10 o'clock at night. And so they pushed their boat off out into the 90,000 cubic feet of water. And yeah, they died. No, I'm just kidding. So off they go, and they actually made it through the Grand Canyon in 36 hours and 38 minutes. So that is the new record. Yeah. His name was Kenton Grua. It's kind of cool. Yeah, they actually got two records. They got the speed record, and then they got a police record. They went down with no permits, so they kind of got into some trouble. But, yeah, and he wrote a book too. It's called The Emerald Isle.
There's a lot of jokes.
Talked about his whole journey down to Colorado. Talked about the flooding and everything. Really cool. I think they even described about 4 hours of sleep in there too. Yeah, pretty impressive.
So this is the beginning of the Grand Canyon right here? Where's the entrance to the Grand Canyon?
Oh, sorry, what was it?
Where's the entrance to the Grand Canyon?
Right at Lee's Ferry, technically. But it doesn't start to look like it until about 74 miles in. Yeah. Or 72, that's what it is. Yeah, because once you go past Lee's Ferry, you're technically in Grand Canyon Park.
Hey. Yeah, look here. Jet up there.
You said you wouldn't say me, so I'm not going to say you. There it is.
Maşallah çok yaptı. Ben aynı arkadaşlar.
Yeah, he was the guy that. He was a downriver guy.
I like that we got
down in Colorado.
I like that.
Did the Gun Run, right?
Yeah.
So he's the guy that had a lot of experience.
I'm looking at this rock. They were. The same rock. And I like the grass part.
No, but yeah, if you look at Emerald Isle, you see it. It's
Like Thunder Mountain.
right before.
Oh, okay.
You can tell if you can see me. In the background.
Hey, hold on to your hat. I will mind it.
Yeah, one of my friend's buddies was camping right here when it fell, so he caught it on camera. Yeah, he was actually woke him up. It was like 6 o'clock in the morning when it fell, and you know that's kind of what woke him up and started recording. And you could actually see like a huge debris cloud in the video. Yeah, go check it out. Glen Canyon rock wall. Yeah, I've been here for starting my 5th year down here, but I've only ever seen 2 rock falls, and they were just tiny ones. Like I've never seen like a huge cliff face come off. Just tiny little boulders. Very rare. It was cool to see one. Or safe distance. After the water lowered the next day, me and Jerome had to come back up and get all the wood. Oh man, dude, it was horrible. Like it's all.
Not bad. Got a picture of a couple of mooses.
Where's that at?
Oh, Glen Canyon Park, yeah. Along the road. They crossed in front of the car.
One of those moves?
Yeah, a whole herd of them, I think. At least 6 of them. You can see some more again. Get it closer up.
This is actually my favorite part of the trip. We went to Horseshoe Bend, we come out of there, but right around this curve, it's just phenomenal. Those mountains straight down. And then the height of the walls.
Look how beautiful
Look
that
how
is.
far you look down there.
How beautiful that is.
Okay, you look at the Empire State Building. You've ever been there? It's 1,021 feet high. Jayla just told me it's 1,300. So Empire State Building just right down inside there. You get to the end of the trip, towards the end, the walls get again by the we get in the center of here, we're coming up to a place very, very interesting. The center of this, right down there where that boat's at, and all I'm getting is called the Lincoln Slip Fall. That's what we're talking about. I mean, this is, I'm going to stop here a little bit. And that's a great picture.
We're gonna see this kind of a little green line that runs through the length of the wall here. That's minerals left behind, and then that's what creates that little layer, that little body of water. Yeah, it's not a sandstone layer; it's a huge layer. It's about 2,500 feet tall in total. Now a sandstone layer, and they say that after that deposit was formed, some wind brought some sand and covered it all the way up to the top. And then how it all became petrified into rock is they say the ocean came over on this side and actually compressed it all into rock. like the Escalante Grand Staircase. If you look toward north of Page, you see the Escalante Grand Staircase. That's what they say the coastline for the ocean was at one point a long time ago. Like if you go to John Wesley Powell's museum, anyways, you can actually just find little crustaceans they found in the desert around here as their evidence. Yeah, well, all this rock though is all Navajo sandstone is the type of rock it is. Geologists were studying the rocks, and what they noticed was every time the Navajo people walked against the sandstone, they could no longer see them anymore, so it's called Navajo sandstone. Now, don't tell anyone that actually, but the real reason is 90% of this rock is found on the Navajo reservation. That's how they call it Navajo sandstone.
That's a lot of rust.
Yeah.
Damn freaks.
So that's the original Hoover Dam right there, right?
Oh yeah, that was when they were doing surveying. Yeah. Where are these things? I've always heard about them. Museum? Oh, I thought you saw them. I heard there's bolts in there somewhere. But
That's where they originally wanted to place the
no.
Hoover Dam.
So, we're gonna be going a little bit faster. If you guys want to scoot back a little, you can. Get your cameras ready.
I want you to see if you can find it. It's right at the very end down there. The rock formation. Your job to find it. Right? To point to it. And you know it. And there's a move for it.
miles east of us, and it goes under Highway 89. And if you have a permit, you can actually hike into that canyon. And once you get towards the top of it, it's really narrow and wavy, kind of like the Antelope Canyon. There's slot canyons. And then, yeah, like you were saying, these cliff walls are 1,300 feet tall. So almost twice as tall as when we're at the dam.
Are you getting hungry? We gotta open up that refrigerator door.
Now you can see it pretty well.
Yeah.
Oh, it's here, yeah.
Hey, we'll get up next to it. You'll see it.
Yeah, it's actually an arc. Yeah, refrigerator.
There's no food though. Notice the geological conditions have changed a lot too. Starting right now. You look on your right side. You look on your right side, it goes from this beautiful Navajo sandstone. You look this way, and things are starting to change a lot now, geologically.
Heron, blue heron.
He says blue heron, and I think flamingo, because they got big long legs.
Boulder on that line.
I was thinking like we've seen one along the water, and I'm like,
Yeah, usually they are by the water.
boat like this that was at the beach.
I saw them when they were looking for the refrigerator.
The grocery store.
Yeah, there's one lady on my boat
Oh yeah, yeah, now you can.
that I had one time. Like, yeah, my front yard I bought.
Oh, I like that on refrigerator. Google said no.
It's right there. Right there. It's actually an arc.
I say in a Dutch, it's open.
Yeah, it's open.
That's neat.
Not as hot in Arizona.
Oh, these are coming in the summertime. It is.
I got shorts on. I got bikini shorts on.
White rock. Looks like a glacier.
Yeah.
This side of the world. Probably from the wow. Oh yeah, they're found after. They're still somewhere. Stacks up.
Yeah, this place near us, Flagstaff, got over 3 feet. Really? Flagstaff?
Yeah.
Oh, That's there, it's pretty cool. Yeah, right around the corner is where the Glen Canyon pretty much ends. You'll see it crumble away the hilly rock terrain. And up there you can see a giant sand dune. It's all sand. However, the wind blows anyways around the corner, all these little grains of sand get carried and they get trapped against that wall. So you end up with a big sand dune. And here you can also see a different kind of erosion. If you look at the cliff walls over on the left, yeah, they're really round.
Okay,
that's all caused by wind erosion. As opposed to back here where
So I
rocks
guess
kind
they're
of
not
fall
falling down
off
after
the
all.
cliff face.
Just keep being added.
Yeah.
And then check out this rock too. This rock all the way up at the top, leaning over the edge up there. You guys see it?
Yeah, man, we better get the hell out of here.
It's actually really poisonous. Yeah.
What?
See, one drop of the rock and it's going to kill you.
Yeah. Wow. Well, if it does, I'm
You get a good
I
shot.
get a good shot right here.
Put it on YouTube.
Now we all yell, hello.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
That's perfect. This
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take one of
It's
you.
kind of like the,
We got it.
you know, the arch in Malta. What do they call it? The Azure window.
Yeah, Azure window.
It's very
it fell
popular.
off.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
But it just one day people woke up and it's not there. Really? Yeah, the ocean just
Washed it away.
washed it away.
Wow. This is the element too.
Yeah.
So like you're right. That one right there will be gone soon, man.
Yeah, this place looks cool.
Combination of
Got like cool rocks
water
everywhere.
and rain and wind, you know.
And back there you could have a
Right.
John Hyslop's cave. It's not really a cave, but it's more of an alcove. But yeah, there's a guy named John Hyslop who was part of the Stanton mining company. He went over there and he carved it. If you go hiking there, you could actually find his John Hyslop 1889 carved into that little canyon wall. That's back when they were looking for gold.
That was that
Surveyors.
cave right there, right?
Yeah, that
Did
cave.
they ever find any gold?
No. Well, I heard someone found a few dollars of gold, but nothing to turn into profit or anything. Yeah, they were so ready for it too. They actually built this road that you see over here. You see a road that goes all the way over here, and it goes all the way to Lee's Ferry. See the road?
Okay.
Yeah, so the idea was they were going to build a railroad system after they found it, but they didn't find anything, so they just ended up building a road to nowhere in the end.
Yeah.
Best picture right there. Straight back there. It always turns out great.
Have Jed smile for you. of old buildings and little piles of rocks that used to be remnants of buildings. And then you see that little trail that comes to the river? Well, that's where you would go to, and then there was a cable that went over this side to those wooden posts you see on the left. This was the original crossing for Lee's Ferry back in 1872. Yeah, there's a guy named John Doyle Lee. He's the guy that started this whole thing. He moved out here in 1870 with his 2 wives and built the ferry. But yeah, he only ran it for about 2 years before he went back to Utah. Someone else took over and continued to run it. The ferry was actually active until about 1938, and that's when the Glen Canyon Bridge was built and the ferry was obsolete after that. But they chose this spot because the water is actually nice and calm here. There was no rapids or anything. Depending on the flow, it was always calm, so that's why they built it here. And plus, this was actually the easiest way to cross a river back then. You know, you go up this way, you got the Glen Canyon. The really hard, really big cliff walls. You know, no one's going to want to lug anything down this back up. Then you go down below, you got the Grand Canyon. You know, no one wants to take anything down the Grand Canyon, up the Grand Canyon. So right here, the land was flat on both sides. That's why it was chosen. Yeah, see the gentleman in the white t-shirt way up there? Yeah, he's on the Spencer's Trail. That's that trail I was talking about that takes you up there.
Right there.
It's a long trail. It's switched back, so it goes all up to the top.
Look, it's white.
Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
a sheep.
That one, I can't
It's hiking right there.
Well, that's both ways. Like, oh wait, no, not 5 up, not 5 down. I mean, it's fine. Yeah, but it's really cool. It's a really good view. Yeah, right now is the perfect time of year. It's not too cold. It's not too cold. Yeah, you guys go up there one hour,
There,
walk back
especially
by, you go yell away.
Yeah, we'll yell. We'll do that.
There we go.
You might have to give us a ride if we made it down that far.
Yeah,
We'll make it back up.
come back.
We'll make it back up.
Yeah, isn't that a cool view this way?
Yeah, it's a
That's
bunch,
the Vermilion.
that's when a bunch of people like that.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, and then up ahead you can also see the modern day Lee's Ferry back there. That's where all the fishing boats are coming from, the kayakers are coming from and stuff.
People, man, they're crazy.
Yeah, right.
Yep. Bunch of people.
Must be a club or something.
See that little metal piece in the water back there? It's kind of hard to see, but you can see a little metal piece. I was talking about that one gold miner with that big steam paddle boat, Charles H. Spencer. Well, that's the boiler to his steamboat that's in the water back there. After his expedition was a failure, he actually just abandoned his boat. And you can still find some parts under the water. And his steam engine's actually on this little, behind the trees somewhere. You can still see that as well. But hasn't it been a bait for a while? Has anyone seen the Canyon King Pizzeria? It's like a steam paddle boat restaurant. Yeah, that's a replica of his boat. That's how it would have looked, without all the colors though. Yeah, don't eat there, but just enjoy it from the outside.
It looks like it was closed.
Yeah, it was closed. Actually, new owners now, so it could be good.
People would actually invest their entire life saving just to, like get a boat.
Yeah, really.
I mean, they would gamble anything for the gold, man.
Yeah, it was crazy back then.
Once they get the gold, they get that was the whole Wild West, man.
So check this out, guys. Here you can also see a bunch of different layers of the earth. Yeah, see the top one, that's the Navajo sandstone layer at the top. That's what we were seeing in the canyon the whole time. Then you go down further, you got this really, it's hard to see, but it's a darker color. That's the Kayenta sandstone layer. Then you got this orange, kind of a bright orange that I traveled all the way through. That's the Monavi layer. Then you got that purple, that's the Wingate layer. Then you got that gray-green, that's the Chun-Li shale. And at the bottom you finally got the Moenkopi layer. Kind of cool. You see a bunch of different layers here. Yeah, but also I heard people thought there was gold in the gray sand. The Chun-Li shale layer too as well. They didn't find it. Oh, there's Charles A. Spencer steam engine.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 2 metal pieces. Yeah.
Quite used to sticking out.
But yeah, if you ever come here on your own time, these areas are actually kind of cool. If you hike on the Paria River, you can actually find John Doyle Lee's original homestead still there. It's an old building a long time ago. And then up ahead, you can see all the rafts in the water. That's where those downriver trips start. Yeah, that's where they start there, and then they head down into the Grand Canyon. But yeah, if anyone's interested in those trips, the shortest one that leaves from here is 3 days. It goes all the way up to 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And it'll take you to pretty much Lake Mead. Yeah, but yeah, down there you do hit rapids. They go all the way up to Class 10 rapids. You'll be having some fun.
Yeah, have you ever done that before?
We're actually finally going to get a really good discount this year on those trips, so I'm hoping I'll do it this year. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, so if you actually pay for it, it's expensive, but from what I hear, it's worth it. They get lots of good reviews.
I tell people when they look at the gray there, I live down by Las Vegas. The whole area looks like that. You get down towards Lake Mead, and all this gray chimney. It looks that color. Yeah, they do mine gold in Nevada, but it's through a leach process. They use chemicals to pull the gold out. This is the prettiest place in the world, I think. What you guys have seen today is as pretty as the Grand Canyon.
Camping here is really cool. You can actually camp in there. Yeah, you guys see that little building up there by the bus? That's where the restrooms are. So if you guys need to use the restroom before you head back to town, I'd suggest you do so. And then there's the bus as well. They'll be there to pick you guys up. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and dock it. And as we pull up to the dock, there'll be a little bit of a bump, but we'll land it as smooth as possible.
No. You can really take a bus. The bus is back. Doesn't have the dam.
Yeah.
Now that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah. Yeah, really.
Oh, really?
Trout?
Oh, okay. Meant for him.
Are they getting ready to go out now, or?
It looks like it, yeah. It looks like one of their early ones is going out.
Your bus is here, okay? On behalf of the Aramark Wilderness and the boss here, Jalen, a great captain. He is fantastic. We all thank you for coming down to the mighty Colorado.
When we dock up there, we'll walk up there and tie the boat up so that way it doesn't float away while it's loading it. Then you're committed to 3 days.
Good idea. Tie her up.
Go look for gold.
Yep. Get our gold.
If you have a life jacket, you could go ahead and leave that on the boat.
Got any personal belongings?
If you guys enjoyed it, you guys all have fun on the rest of your journey. Thank you guys for coming all the way to the
Nice to meet you all.
Yeah, you too. Thank you. You guys have a good day, okay?
Thank you.
Cool, thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you, Captain.
Oh, absolutely. Have fun, guys.
There you go,
Thank you.
my friend.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Have fun. yeah, you too. Have a good one, guys. Thank you guys all for coming.
It's clear water. Not a whole lot of algae.
Going? Well, our tour is done. Look at that. Talk about being beautiful, man. Look at this, folks. That's how beautiful this place is. I'm going back to the bus. Hi.
You guys were all on one raft?
Yes. That is so beautiful, man.
You guys can see these rafts over here on your left.
Looks like I can sleep
Orange
tonight.
They'll be going out anywhere from 6 days to 14 days.
I'm not like this speed.
Now those guys think they are getting a whitewater trip. They've had some rain in other areas, which means the Frio River is flowing. And the Frio River flows into the Colorado River. And we'll be crossing the Frio River, so you'll see just how muddy it is. And once it reaches the Colorado River, it changes the rest of the river into looking like chocolate milk. And you'll have an opportunity to see where it connects with the Colorado. This little bridge right here that we're getting ready to cross is, we're crossing the Frio right here. Usually she's only about 2 inches deep. But she flashed here recently. You can see how high up the water was. And a little further on down the road, you'll be able to see where it's coming into Colorado. Decide you want to come and spend a few extra days down by the river, they do have a campground over here. First come, first serve. They do have flushable toilets, but they do not have these showers. Now, did anybody put their hands in the water to see how nice and warm it was? And you know how cold your bath will be. Now, if you take a look over here on your left, you can see where the Brea River is coming into the Colorado River. You'll get a better look on the, as we're coming out of this turn here. And you can see how it has changed the rest of the river into looking like chocolate milk.
You see that, huh? Two rivers merging, and the other one is clear and the other one's muddy. Yeah, you did.
I can't stop, I can definitely slow down so you can get some pictures. Over here on the right, the area that we're coming up to is called the balancing rocks. Some people call them the mush rocks, you'll soon see why. Now these big boulders over here have toppled down from the cliff edges up above. Then I landed down here, and with wind, rain, and erosion, it washed away about 6 to 8 feet of the looser soil, which left these big boulders upon toadstools.
Yeah. Look at that.
Because they're not dense, right?
Yeah. See? Boom, boom, boom. Take a picture.
I don't have any more nothing.
Ferry. Glen Canyon Recreational Area.
The bridge was completed back in 1929. It took them 18 months to complete it. Now, keep in mind, to give you an idea of how isolated this area is, we were still during the Prohibition years. The first transatlantic flight had already flown, and the Titanic had already sank. But it took them all that time to get equipment and personnel up here and building materials in order to get this bridge going. Now, being that it was during the Prohibition years when the bridge was dedicated in June of 1929, they could not use a bottle of champagne, they used a bottle of ginger ale instead. Now, I was with things that lasted for 60 years before they built this bridge. And it also took them 18 months to complete it. This bridge is the exact replica of the one on the left, with the exception of the width and the length. It is 1.5 times wider and it's 7 feet longer. Now, as you can see the river down below, the Brea River has changed it. It'll be that way all the way down. So the river runners that are down there thinking they're getting a whitewater trip, nope. But they do pay good money for mud baths, right?
Antelope Trail right there.
Now, since we crossed the Navajo Bridge, we are now on a Navajo Indian reservation. It's one of the largest reservations in the United States. It spans Arizona, Utah, Colorado, and New Mexico. Now, before the bridges were built, the pioneers had to go up Lee's backbone and then go up and all the way around. And then there's a trail over here on your left that they would come out to get on this side of the canyon. I'm going to put the mic up for a while so you guys can kick back, relax, and enjoy the scenery.
are back.
You have the key, right? Or I have
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah. You have a good day. Watch it out. You're welcome. You guys have a good day.
Thank you. It was
You're welcome.
very, very good. Let's go use the washroom, huh? Because there's no washroom in Shoe Bend.